Hello and welcome back to the Beautiful Things channel. By now you will have already seen I have been out fabric shopping with the lovely Loriann and also, is it Nicole or Nikki? It's Nicole, isn't it? But you
it's Nicole, but she goes by Nikki.
There you go, and the lovely Nikki from Sewing at Midnight. We've had a really lovely day, but we thought rather than tack this onto the end of our video, we'd make a separate video, which is why we are back again, to show you everything we've bought. We've bought quite a bit, haven't we?
We have. It's been fun.
She's a bad influence. You'll remember when I took Loriann to the Gold Hawk Road, she made me buy really expensive fabric. Well, this time she's actually taught me some saving tips, which we can hopefully pass on to you if ever you're shopping in America for fabric. But it's just so much fun. So much fun. So let's start with SAS Fabrics. You didn't buy anything in there, did you?
I did not.
No.
I can't believe it.
But you've got nothing to show. I did buy some bits and pieces. I bought just a yard of this quilting cotton. It's got Care Bears on it. So I love that, love the Care Bears, bit of 80s nostalgia. So that's going to go into some project bags, I think. And then I decided I couldn't resist buying the lovely gold scuba. It's just beautiful. And I think I'm gonna make another one of my Fit for 40 or 40th, I can't remember what I called it now. Fit for 40 frock project frocks. I'll link the videos up here about my Fit for 40 frock. But it's really funky. Otherwise, I might keep it to one side and I might look for a little wiggle dress. Ooh. Don't know, we'll see. But love that. Okay, we're back, slight light change. We were all a bit yellow there. So where did we go next? Was it Hobby?
I think it was
Michael's. So I've been to Michael's before in Orlando and I liked it, but now that I've been to Hobby Lobby, I think I'm sold. But we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so what did we buy in Michael's? Michael's was all about the patterns, wasn't it?
No, Michael's.
Was that Hobby Lobby? Oh no, Michael's, that's it. I didn't buy anything in Michael's. You'll have already seen what we bought in Michael's. No one bought anything in Michael's except Loriann.
Here it is. A silicone covered whisk for only $3.
What made you buy a silicone covered whisk?
The whisk I have is kind of rusty and I thought, ooh, this is cool and it feels wonderful.
And it's red.
And it's red and I like it.
So yeah, we didn't really think much of Michael's, I think, did we really? No. So then we went to Hobby Lobby, and the main reason we went to Hobby Lobby is so that we could buy simplicity patterns.
Yes.
So we put this in the main video, so if you've watched the main video you will have seen this. I'll link it up here. But I'm gobsmacked at the price of simplicity sewing patterns. So on average they're about $19.99, aren't they?
Right.
Dollars. So, you know, if you're a UK viewer, you'll know you can pick up a simplicity pattern at full price for about $6.99, but quite often they're in the sale for like £3.54. So yeah, to pay $19.99 in dollars or like 15-16 pounds for a pattern, I would not do that.
No.
It has to be a really pucker indie pattern for me to do that.
Exactly.
So yeah, insane. So when the simplicity patterns are on sale at $1.99 each, people like Loriann flood to the shops, buy them all up, and you'll have seen if you go into any groups on Facebook and things, sewing groups on Facebook, people tend to, like, you would go and buy the patterns that Joann wants, for instance, with from Kittenish Behaviour, and post them to her because it's actually cheaper to do it, which,
or bring them to her.
Which is mad, yeah, or bring them to her. But yeah, you can only buy 10 patterns each as well, so you're really limited on what you can have. So I wasn't going to buy any patterns. I had no intention of buying patterns, but actually when I started to flick through the books and see things actually I quite fancied, and I was like, oh, do you know what, these are $1.99, and then you can't get further discounts on them, can you? You can't use your coupons. No.
It's $1.99, but you can bring your friends. 10 patterns per person.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what Nikki was saying. She said she takes her husband and you've been known to take Larry, so that you can get 10 patterns each, even though they're all for you. So let's have a look at what patterns you've bought.
I actually only wound up with 2 patterns.
Did you?
I did.
I have wine in a tumbler.
And there you go. Simplicity 8883. It's simple. This is my...
Cover my face and then we can see it. There we go.
Okay, this is my favorite version right there. I like that it has full bust adjustment pattern pieces in it. So
and it's got princess seams as well.
And it does have princess seams, so yep.
That's cute. I like that. I like the little fleety sleeve one.
Yeah. And
this is nice.
This one I got, Simplicity 8848.
There we go.
I think it was Lindsay from Inside the Hem recommended these.
It's like a wrap top with a
wrap top.
asymmetric hem.
Yeah. So those are my 2 patterns.
Lovely. Well, let's have a look at mine.
Yep.
So for someone who wasn't going to buy any patterns, I've ended up with 8.
There you go.
So I'll just show you quickly. This one I really like. It's a bodysuit pattern. It's Simplicity 8513. And I'll just try and cover our faces and then it will zoom in. So I like this version here, this kind of ballerina wrap version, which is lovely. And then, this one's, so I'll tell you more about this one in a minute, but this one is a simple pair of knit trousers. It's designed for Knit Fabrics with a big piece of waistband elastic. So I just thought they would be super, super comfy. And again, for $1.99, well worth it. This one's unusual. It's one of the 1950s vintage replicas by Simplicity. And it's for this kind of wrap-overy top. You can see it's like a wrap-overy top. But the great thing is actually it's just a square. If you can look here, it's a square of fabric with 2 little armholes in it. And it kind of wraps round. You put it on like a cardigan and then tuck it in. So it's really, really good. And interesting, so I thought I'd give that one a go. Then, is it the Stitch Sisters that are going to do
That's right.
a sew along for this? So this is the Simplicity 8701, and they're like big jeans. I'm just covering your head, Loriann, I hope you don't mind, but this is allows the video to focus more. Absolutely. But it's like a high-waisted pair of really simple jeans, but there's all sorts of ways you can hack the pattern. And Nikki and Rachel are going to be doing a sew along, so you've bought that one as well, haven't you?
I gave it to you, they ran out.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
Well, it's not like you can pop over to the States and get it for $2 again.
You didn't have to do that. Was there only the one in the drawer?
Yeah, it's fine.
Bless
I can get it anytime, it's fine.
Oh, well, I'll trace it off and send it back to you. And then we can share. Oh, that's so sweet. Bless you. Aw, feel bad now.
No, not at all.
Oh, bless you. This one's really weird. This isn't the sort of thing I would ever buy. But when I looked at it, it's literally, it's 2 pattern pieces and a pocket and a hood. How easy is that? It's another one of the vintage replicas. It's a jiffy pattern for Simplicity. It's one size and it's like a poncho coat. It's really cool. It's really, really 70s style throwback. I absolutely love it. So it's got these big slits up the side, big pockets, and a hood. I can see Elspeth stealing this off me.
Yeah.
I reckon it's right up her street. So I think that's something, again, this would be really nice. I like simple, really easy things. So like this and that top. They're good for classes and for beginners who've never made anything before and they want to just make something and feel good about themselves, but they don't have to worry too much about fit and darts and fiddly bits and pieces, but it's a quick sew and it's really rewarding and confidence boosting, so I think that would be really good.
Plus you could use your...
You can use poppers. Yeah, you don't have to do snaps. You don't have to do buttons, so yeah, I love that. Now this is a real challenge for me. I have been moaning on my Facebook page, my personal Facebook profile, that I can't find sports bras that are flattering, look nice and fit my ample bosom, shall we say. So I have found a pattern for a sports bra that goes up to a 44G and I'm only a 36G. So I'm really pleased with it. There's 3 different variations on there. Whoop. And I'm gonna have a go at this one with all these cross bits on the back. So I'll be interested to see how I get on with that, but it should be, that's a challenge. So it's nice to buy a challenge. I've bought patterns that, although they're simple, they're different and they're challenging. I think I'll actually enjoy doing them rather than just endless dresses and stuff that I probably won't wear. So yeah, watch this space.
Yay.
What else did we buy? Oh, I forgot about this. I bought this in SAS Fabrics. How cute is he? It's a little snail. And he's a tape measure. And you squeeze his shell. And he pops back in.
In the World Market.
So, what else did we get in? Oh, the World Market. Yeah,
the World Market. Right
I'm
here.
A bad friend. I didn't think to buy. Cover your face. There we go. I didn't think to buy Loriann any Yorkshire tea bags to bring over with me. I am terrible. But I bought her a mini box in World Food Market. It's so cute. Hang on. Whoop, there we go. Look how tiny it is compared to my hand. It's so cute. You need to make those last.
Yes.
There's only 10 in there.
That's right. I have to brew them several times.
1 a week.
Thank you, Claire. That's so
you're welcome.
wonderful
Thank
of
you
you.
for my jeans pattern.
Oh, yeah.
What else did we buy in Michael's Hobby Lobby? Oh, I've got lots of things from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby was dangerous.
Yes, it was.
I think it was my favourite shop. Right, let's go for yours. What did you get?
Okay.
I love that.
Look at this clipboard. Is that adorable or what?
It's
got sewing
gorgeous.
machines on it.
Perspex. Turn it away, got the light shining on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Perspex and sewing machines. I love that. You can hang that up in your sewing room with your sewing plans on it. What you're going to make this week.
Yeah.
Love it.
Or to just clip the pattern pieces, hold
That's
them
a
in
good
place
idea.
as you,
or the instructions.
yeah, as you use them. A Sewology 50% off magnetic pin cushion
In bright pink.
in bright pink, and it even comes with pins underneath.
Perfect.
Yeah, I know. It's awesome. And I have one of these at home, the Nancy Zeman version, but I can't find it, so I got another one.
So
Which
engaged.
means I'll probably find it when I
I think
get
they're
home.
quite expensive. They're about $14, aren't they?
Yeah, it was expensive. However, with the 40% off coupon, not too bad.
There you go. This is the trick. So if you're coming to the States and you're going to Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, anywhere like that, you need to download the coupons. Unfortunately, if you're coming from the UK with a UK mobile, you're not going to be able to get Michael's or Hobby Lobby because the sites don't let you access them. So you need an American friend.
Yes.
Joann's, however, you can. We bought the same here, didn't we?
We did.
I bought these as well, so let's show them together. So we went a little bit mad on the old hardware for the old NCWs.
Yeah.
So Shana will be proud of us from Kittenish Behaviour. They are all rose gold or copper, but they're so much cheaper than at home.
They are.
The little swivel snaps here, these were $2.49, the lobster clasps, and I know that a set of those is about $4.99 in pounds at home.
Actually, you didn't realize that these are all 50% off.
Were they?
Yeah, they were all 50% off.
Oh,
so,
I should have bought 2 lots. Even better. But no, so they are really reasonable. Really, really reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got your swivel twist locks here. And that was just $1.99, so that actually would have worked out just $1 and a bit.
Yeah.
So that's good. So, but I mean, obviously the other thing as well is all the taxes added on top of these prices, isn't it? So,
that's true.
Yeah, but no, really chuffed with those.
Come to Oregon, there's no sales tax.
I'm gonna have to do that. I also bought a few other bits. My battery's going, I'll have to change that. I bought a Yarnology, so they must do Sewology and Yarnology.
Oh, that's
I bought this little cute tub and it's full of lightning bolt stitch markers.
There you go.
There we go. It's full of the little light bulb sized stitch markers that like little safety pins in rainbow colours. So you can see that better there, and that's really cute. That was $5.99, so a little bit more expensive, but still quite cute. And then this is the same range as your clipboard. I bought this Perspex zip pouch, and it's got all these beautiful sewing thimbles on it. So this would be nice to put your pattern in as well when you're working on it as well, so your fabric.
Very cool.
So yeah, we had a good Hobby Lobby bits and pieces haul, but then we've both bought fabric as well, so we'll show you that in just a second. Okay, so you bought some fabric in Hobby Lobby. Just buy the one lot.
I did.
What did
I
you
bought
get?
it.
That's so pretty.
Look at this beautiful knit fabric.
That really reminds me of the Lisa Comfort fabric.
It absolutely does.
Only a knit version.
Yeah, but it's very much her colours as well, isn't it? That corally pink.
It
So what are you going to make
absolutely
with
is.
it?
Probably the ultimate wrap dress.
That's quite
I
nice,
sew over
isn't
it.
So over
Yeah,
it.
being all things English, I was attracted to that. So I only bought one piece of fabric there.
Unlike me.
Yes. And we encouraged her to buy a lot.
Well, not loads.
Yeah. Just
A fair bit.
4.
So most of mine are, no, actually most of mine aren't quilting cottons. So I bought this spandex, very Claire, very bright pink. This is proper active wear spandex, so this is going to be my sports bra. And I'll see what I get left over, but there might be enough for like a little pair of leggings or something for Izzy, but we'll see. So I love that kind of hot pink. And then I bought 3 yards of this beautiful jersey. And this really reminds me of Joanns fabric. It's really lightweight. It's a thin t-shirt jersey. And I'm gonna make another kilo wrap dress from that, because I think that will be really lovely for the summer. Nice and cool, and it will just look really nice. With the stripes, the horizontal stripes, it will be quite flattering once you tie that around the front. So I'm looking forward to making that. And then these next ones are just quilting cottons. I couldn't resist this one. It was so pretty. Just the lovely bright vibrant colours I love. So I bought 2 yards of that. I've got no idea what I'm going to do with it. Actually, that's a lie. I know exactly what I'm going to do with it, but I can't tell you. And I can't tell you either.
I know nothing.
This is going to be a sewing club project for my online sewing club.
There you go.
It will be the last in this term's one. So yeah.
It's got flamingos on it.
It has. It's all travel themed.
Yes.
So it's going to be travel summer holiday themed projects. So that's absolutely perfect.
Yes.
And there's just enough of it for that. And then these two, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. It's got teapots all over it, but I just love the colours. I suspect it will become a project bag. That's what I tend to make with most of my things, but I might just hang on to it in case it becomes a something. And I bought this one just to remind me of my trip. So there are cacti everywhere in Arizona, and I thought that was perfect. Do you know what would really make this though, is if the occasional one had a little bright pink flower on the top of it.
True.
Just like the prickly pears. That would be really lovely. So yeah, treated myself to quite a bit of fabric. I think I like Joanns for fabric, but I think Hobby Lobby was better actually,
Just
in
not as
many
big
ways.
of a selection.
Yeah. I think it was my favourite shop, definitely by far out of all of them. So cool. So then we went on to Joanns. What did you buy in Joanns? Oh, you copied me, didn't
I did.
you? You copied me. So we learned something today about Joanns. Loriann taught this to me and Nikki. Nikki didn't know either. Is that if you buy the end of the bolt, is it the last half a yard?
Anything that's under a yard,
Yeah.
is end of bolt price.
Yeah.
So this fabric that I bought, that also Claire bought, if it was 30% off.
Yeah.
And so you get 30% off plus another 50% off the end of bolt, which is fabulous.
So let's say you bought 2.5 yards, you'd pay 30% off for your 2 yards, but then the half a yard you'd get 70% off, because you get 50 and then the 30 as well, just on that last bit, and that helps them basically sell off the whole rolls. And it worked well for me. So I bought this one, and I bought this for Little Miss Mac, and I only wanted half a yard, so you can see it's upside down. It's got Lilo and Stitch on it, and I only wanted half a yard, but when she rolled it out on the table, she looked at me and she said, "Are you sure?" Because she was aware that obviously it was the end of bolt, and so I could get basically what I wanted and some for like just literally a couple of dollars more. Exactly. So that's what I did. I bought the whole thing, but it worked out well because there was 2 bolts of Loriann's fabric here. I'd already said I wanted some for a project, and then you said, "Would I mind if you bought the same?" I was like, "No, not at all." But there was 2 bolts, and they were both running really low, weren't they? Yours had like 2.5 left on it, and mine was like 2 3/4, which was just enough. So I bought 2 3/4 because I'm going to use my funny little wrap top and my elasticated trousers, and I'm going to make them both from the same fabric. Secret pajamas.
Oh, they are.
Secret pajamas. But I can wear them separately as either trousers and a top, or a top with something else, or together, and then they'll just look like a jumpsuit, won't they?
That's true.
But it's so soft, it's really lightweight. It's kind of like a t-shirty jersey, isn't it? But it's really thin and drapey, and I don't think it will crease either. It's the kind of thing you can just shove in your suitcase.
Exactly.
So yeah, so we both did exactly the same, bought the same thing. So what are you going to make with yours, do you know?
Well, I was thinking another wrap dress.
Yeah.
I'm into wrap dresses and wrap tops, so that's probably
See
what
how
I'll
you
make
get on with that one. So I've done the ultimate wrap dress before. I found it quite low cut, and I found the facings flipped out. So you might want to think, you've got a lovely cover stitch machine though, so you could just cover stitch the edges.
I do.
But yeah, I would make a muslin first and raise it up because it's quite revealing.
Yes.
So what else? Oh, I bought more things. These are from Hobby Lobby actually, they're not from Joanns. So I bought this for my little miss. She's got an American Girl doll, an 18-inch doll. This is a dress, and it's all printed on the fabric, and you just cut it out and sew it together. So I thought that would be fun to do with her in the next school holidays. This isn't sewing related at all, but Mr. Mac and I always like to buy a tacky holiday gift for ourselves. Wherever we go on holiday, we like to buy something fun and cheery. So I bought a gnome for our garden. Isn't he lovely?
An American gnome.
An American gnome. I can't get him to focus, but you can see he's got his hat.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yes, he's adorable.
What did Tom call him? Professor Gnomus.
I think
that
so.
was it, Professor Gnomus.
Yeah.
There's a few other things that I bought that I can't show you because they're gifts for people when I come home. So maybe I can show them to you a bit later. But I did buy some wide elastic. These are for my trousers and this is for my sports bra. And the last thing I bought in Joann's was Annie's Weekend Sewing, which is a magazine, and it's got, I love these, it's got the little pot holders.
I love those.
It's got little quilted like hot mats. There's all sorts of little tiny sewing projects, but they're really useful little things to do for classes and tutorials and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to having a little go at some of those. Was that everything?
I think so.
We did alright though, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, and Nikki bought a fair bit of fabric as well, didn't she?
She did. And at the bottom of the Joann's coupon.
Oh, does it tell you how much you spent?
Yes. Yes.
Is that Joann's? Yeah.
So I won't tell unless you want to.
No, that's okay. I'm alright with that. It tells you what you saved. Yeah. So it was $91.60, but I saved $22.90. I reckon the Hobby Lobby one's going to be even better. I don't know where that is. Probably in one of the Hobby Lobby bags. Yeah, but I think the Hobby Lobby one's probably going to be even better. But I love that. But if I totted all this up and in what I would spend at home,
yes,
it's so much more money. It really is. It is expensive. You know, it's expensive.
I do.
Fabric shopping in England.
I do.
It is pricey, and we don't have as much choice.
Yes.
And that's what I hate. You know, you can come over here and you've got so much choice, so many lovely designs, so much fun and different stuff. And it's so much cheaper.
Yes.
It's incredibly frustrating.
Yeah.
Incredibly frustrating. So I'm just going to have to come back.
We'll do that.
I will.
To Oregon.
Oregon. I think I need to. So you've got no sales tax up there
There's
either.
no sales tax. That's a good reason
And
to
Mr.
come
Matt
right down.
gets to go to the Goonies, where the Goonies is filmed.
That's right.
So
We'll
he'd be
take him
happy.
right down to the beach.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for taking me out today.
Oh, it's been
Loriann.
so much fun.
It has been great fun. It's been so nice. I would have done it anyway. I would have gone on my own, but it's so much nicer to go fabric shopping with someone else because you can chuck ideas about and enable each other to buy far more than you normally would.
I know. Isn't that fun?
So I'm sure you'll see Loriann on the channel again soon, no doubt. And also do check out Nikki's channel down below. She hasn't vlogged today, but I'm sure she'll be showing off some of the things that she purchased. So you'll get to see what she makes with those too. And Nikki, thank you for spending the day with us. It was lovely to meet you.
It was just wonderful.
Really
Thank you
lovely.
for coming down.
So thanks for watching. Let's say bye.
Bye.